a collective reading for you guys. All right, let's see. Please, guys, spirit guides, higher divine spirit, please help me clarify for the collective. What's coming in for the collective at this time? All right, what's coming in for the collective at this time? The Knight of Swords. What else wants to come up for the collective at this time? What else wants to come up for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for the collective? All right, can I get 2 more cards for the collective? All right, so for the collective at this time, you guys are going to be very professional very soon. Hey, his one queen, pretty in pink, diamond. So the King of Swords is saying that you guys are going to become very professional very soon. All right. So there is a lot of energy of gaining new abundance, going back to school. Also maybe some mentorship as well is going to come in for you guys very soon. Okay. Knight of Swords, a lot of communications coming in for you guys very soon for the collective. So if you guys want, a communication is coming very quickly. King of Cups, emotions are there. People are going to come towards you with a lot of emotions that's coming in very soon, okay? All right. So can I get some words of wisdom before I start the readings? All right. Can I get the words of wisdom for the collective before I start the reading? Please and thank you, spirit. Please and thank you, spirit. All right. Can I get 2 more cards for the collective? All right. Thank you all for being so kind, caring. I appreciate it. All right. All right. So can I get 2 more cards, please and thank you, spirit? Please and thank you, spirit. All right. Can I get 2 more cards, please? And thank you, spirit, for the collective. All right, let's see. All right, for the collective, someone is clinging onto your energy. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people are obsessed with you guys at this time. Someone is stalking your social media. Somebody wants you guys. It's coming in very soon. Clarity is also coming in, or chasing is coming in. People are chasing you, and you are chasing your dreams at this time. All right, there might also be some sort of happy memories coming in for you guys. And only you is coming in for only you guys, all right? People only have eyes for you guys with the only you card, okay? So that's what's coming in for the collective at this time, all right? And I definitely am going to start the readings right now, okay? All right, let's see what's going to come in very soon, all right? If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Please share my live stream, all right? Now we're going to start, all right? All right, let's see. All right, here's one queen, pretty in pink, diamond. All right, pretty in pink, and then his one queen. I'm doing good, guys. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? For pretty in pink, what is Jay's true feelings for pretty in pink? What is Jay's true feelings for pretty in pink? Please and thank you, spirit. What is Jay's true feelings for pretty in pink? Please and thank you, spirit. All right. Can I get 2 more cards for pretty in pink? Please and thank you, spirit. 1 more card for pretty in pink. What are Jay's true feelings and intentions towards pretty in pink? Please and thank you, spirit. All right. All right. So for pretty in pink, Jay's true feelings for you is he does want to come towards you with some sort of communication for pretty in pink. He definitely want to come towards you quickly, but he can't come towards you right now because he is removing all toxic ways, all negative mindsets for pretty in pink. All right. There is some sort of depression energy within his energy right now for pretty in pink, okay? They're a little bit pessimistic right now. There is definitely some sort of pessimistic energy that's coming in right now. But do they want to come towards you for pretty in pink? Yes. They do want to come towards you very soon with some sort of communication, all right? But they are removing toxic mindsets. They're going through a depression. And they're a little bit pessimistic about their own life. It has nothing to do with you, pretty in pink. It has something to do with them. But they do want to come towards you very soon, okay? For pretty in pink. All right? So, hey, Starry Night, his one queen. Will V come back to his one queen? Will V come back to his one queen? Will V come back to his one queen? Please and thank you, spirit. Can I get 2 more cards, please, spirit? Can I get 2 more cards, please, spirit? For his one queen. Is V going to come back from this situation? All right, let's see. All right, so there is some sort of heartbreak that they're not talking to you about. There is the 3 of Swords. His one queen. V is not telling you right now that they're going through some sort of heartbreak or hard times in their life. They are definitely going through something right now. They do see a successful home with you, like they do want to start something new with you with the Four of Wands. This is an 1111 card. So if anyone sees this right now, do your prayers, not just for his one queen, but everyone who sees this card today, you guys are going to get good luck. Look, 1111 on top. I'm telling you guys, synchronicity. Make your wish right now, okay? But for his one queen, this person definitely want to come back towards you very soon. They see you as a happy home. They want to come towards you with a new perspective, okay? They definitely want to come towards you with a new perspective. They are seeking clarity right now, 12-12. I'm telling you, a lot of synchronicities. The relationship is a little bit imbalanced. It has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with them. I feel like you're the type of energy that goes after what you want. But for V, their energy is a little bit laid back. They're a little bit chill. They kind of wait for you to go towards them. But you are going to go towards them very soon. They do want to come back towards you as well. I think that they're surrounded by negative people. His one queen, V is not talking to you about anything behind the scenes, but there is something going on behind the scenes. They are manipulated by a lot of people. Something with male figures telling them what to do, because the King of Swords is saying a male figure. So I think that either someone with a divine masculine or a male figure is manipulating them right now to not come towards you at this time. But they do want a happy home with you, okay? For his one queen, okay? All right. So let me do a reading for Diamond. Can I get a general reading for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Diamond. What's coming in for Diamond at this time? What's coming in for Diamond at this time? All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. For Diamond, you are going to get a wish fulfillment coming in very soon. Diamond, a wish fulfillment. Make a wish right now. Speak it into the universe. You are going to get what you want for Diamond, okay? Your wish is coming true. There is a wish fulfillment. If you're asking about love or a career, is coming in very soon. Someone from your past, Diamond, wants to reconcile. Someone wants forgiveness. Someone wants to apologize to Diamond, okay? This person cared too much about what other people think during your time in a relationship, all right? But they don't want to be like that anymore. Diamond, someone from your past definitely wants to reconcile, and there is a wish fulfillment coming in soon for Diamond, okay? All right, that's coming in for Diamond. Roshni, how you doing, Roshni? All right, Starry Night, Starry Night. How does Joseph feel about Starry Night, please, and thank you, Spirit? How does Joseph feel about Starry Night, please, and thank you, Spirit? How does Joseph feel about Starry Night, please, and thank you, Spirit, all right? Tell me again, my baby. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. All right, so, who is this person? Starry Night, what does Joseph feel about you right now? What does Joseph feel about you right now, okay? All right? I shouldn't love you, but I want to. I just can't turn away. All right, so for Starry Night, they are going to come towards you very soon with a new beginning. They are coming towards you with a new beginning very soon. For Starry Night, Joseph wants to come towards you with a new beginning very soon. All right? The Hanged Man is saying that there is spirituality coming in. They are seeing a new perspective. They do want to come towards you very soon. They also might think that you're a little bit too kind. You need to have some sort of boundaries with your family and friends at this time, because you do sound like you might be a yes woman or a yes man for Starry Night. And Joseph wants you to be more stern and have a little bit more of they want you to be a little bit more they have boundaries. They want you to have more boundaries with people. So Starry Night, they see you as a very nice person. They want to have a new perspective with you. And also, they are going to come towards you with a new beginning, okay? That is my reading for Starry Night. All right, Ali. All right. What's going on with Dennis for Ali? What's going on with Dennis for Ali? What's going on with Dennis for Ali? If you like my vibes, please hit the subscribe button. I do free readings often, okay? All right, for Ali, what's coming in for Dennis? The Lover's card. Ali, someone, Dennis wants to start a new love with you very soon. For Ali, okay? The Lover's card is shining, is spiritually guided. Ali, they do want to come towards you. They are working on recovering the energy right now. They are working on recovering the energy right now for Ali. All right? And they are going to want to come towards you once they relax. There is a little bit of a confusion with the Moon card in reverse. There's something going on behind the scenes. Maybe Joseph is going through some sort of fights within their own life right now. But for Starry Night, Joseph does see you as a Lover's card. They are divinely coming towards you, and they are going through a recovery period for Ali, okay? All right. Hey, Tutu for happy holidays. Chelsea Daly, Starry Night, second question. How can you forget Joseph quickly for Starry Night? For Starry Night, how can you forget Joseph quickly? Let's see. For Starry Night, for your second question, how are you able to forget Joseph? You're going to have a lot of competition very soon. Starry Night, a lot of people are going to fight for your attention at this time. Starry Night, I think that for Starry Night, what's going to happen for you is that hold on. For Starry Night, what's going to come in for you is someone's going to fight for your energy. There's going to be a lot of people attracted to you at this time. And the way that you can forget about Joseph quickly is if you go out more and you need to talk to more than one person. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I know this might sound bad, Starry Night, but in order for you to forget Joseph quickly, you need to put yourself out there. You need to talk to more than one person, all right? So there is going to be a lot of competition coming in very soon. Look at the card. They're fighting each other for your attention for Starry Night, okay? If you drown yourself in work, you are going to have a lot of abundance, and a lot of people are going to love you at this time. And you are going to forget Joseph quickly if you drown yourself in work. Have peace and harmony within yourself. You are going to have an abundance, all right? And a lot of people are going to be attracted to you at this time for Starry Night, okay? All right? So let's see. There you go. All right, so that was for Starry Night. Diamond. For Diamond, what's the financial reading for Diamond? What's your financial reading for Diamond? Can I get a financial reading for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a financial reading for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, so Diamond, what's coming in for you? I'm telling you, you might want to talk to your boss about a raise or about a bonus because it's coming in for you at this time for Diamond. You might want to talk to your boss for a raise or a bonus at this time. You are also going to get it because they like your hard work at this time for Diamond, okay? The Two of Wands is saying that there is going to be a new beginning coming in very soon. You might be moving up to a new social ladder. You might want to apply to a new job, and you might also have to make a difficult choice. But if you want to get a new, better paying job, you can also do that as well. And if you want to ask for a raise in your job and you don't want to leave this job just yet, you can also get a raise, okay? That is my reading for Diamond for the second question. All right? For Chelsea Daly, is the return to sender still working? Is the return to sender still working? All right? Is the return to sender still working? Please and thank you, Spirit. 1717, 1717. All right, for Chelsea Daly, is the return to sender still working for Chelsea Daly? All right? Can I get one more card, please? And thank you, Spirit. One more card, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so for Chelsea Daly, is it still working? Yes, it's still working. Good news is going to come in for you for Chelsea Daly. Your return to sender is still working, all right? There is good news coming in for you at this time, all right? But you are surrounded by selfish energy, and you are surrounded by people that really hate you at this time. And I'm going to tell you the truth for Chelsea Daly. A lot of people are hating on you at this time with the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then you also got the Hanged Man in reverse, so jealous energy. But your spirit guides is definitely protecting you at this time, all right? That is my reading for Chelsea Daly. Okay. Um, hey Tutu Ifa, hey Shirley Mador. What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Mador? What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Mador? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Shirley Mador, what is Kay's current feelings for you right now? They want to be generous towards you. They like your generosity energy, okay, for Shirley Mador. They definitely like your generosity energy for Shirley Mador, okay? Do they want to come towards you? They are a little bit insecure right now. They don't want to come towards you at this time because you have a lot of strong morals and high values, and they're a little bit scared to come towards you right now for Shirley Mador. But they do want peace and harmony with you, okay? They definitely want peace and harmony with you for Shirley Mador, okay? All right. So Rashni, I'm doing okay, Rashni. How are you doing? I try to make you my moderator, but it's not showing up right now. Hold on. Oh, it is. All right. So Rashni, I think you're my new moderator. Hare Krishna Aura. What is coming in for love for Hare Krishna Aura? What's coming in for love for Hare Krishna Aura? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Hare Krishna Aura? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Hare Krishna Aura, what's coming in towards your energy at this time? All right. Someone passionate is going to come in towards you very soon. Hare Krishna Aura. A passionate energy is going to come towards you very soon for Hare Krishna Aura. The Judgment card is saying that someone wants to reconcile from your past for Hare Krishna Aura 2020. Someone is bouncing the energy to come back towards you. Or Hare Krishna, or you are going to bounce your energy as well for this relationship to work, okay? There is going to be a lot of peace and harmony within your relationships. Someone from your past, Hare Krishna Aura, definitely wants to reconcile. And they're going to come back towards you very soon, okay? That is my reading for Hare Krishna Aura for their love life, all right? Shangarika. What guidance is coming in for the specific person? What guidance is coming in for this specific person for Shangarika? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Shangarika. All right. All right. So for Shangarika, all right. For Shangarika, there is a wish fulfillment coming in very soon. I think your specific person that you're asking about is going to want to start something new with you very soon with the 10 of Cups. They like your generosity energy, okay? They like to give out to the community, or they like the fact that you give out to the community. And they do want to work with you very soon for Shangarika, okay? They are surrounded by intense negativity right now. They are putting in a lot of hard work, but they need some rest at this time for Shangarika Jules. But what's coming in for you at this time for a specific person? They want a wish fulfillment with you with the 10 of Cups, and they like your generosity energy, all right? So the more generous you put yourself out there, the more they want to come back towards you, okay? That is my reading for Shangarika Jules. Tutu Ifa. Tutu Ifa. How does Taju see Tutu Ifa? How does Taju feel about Tutu Ifa? All right. How does Taju feel about Tutu Ifa? All right. How does Taju feel about Tutu Ifa at this time? All right. So guess what? Tutu Ifa, you got some really good cards. You got some really good cards. Taju feels like you are very good at your job. They feel like you put in a lot of hard work in your job, like you have really good emotions towards your job for Tutu Ifa. Also, maybe they feel like you're going through a healing period right now for Tutu Ifa. Taju also see you as a very hard worker. I already said that. For Tutu Ifa, the senior boss sees you as a very hard worker, and they see that you are going towards your abundance. I wouldn't be surprised, Tutu Ifa, if your senior boss one day is going to make you become promoted, okay? Because they do really like you, Tutu Ifa, all right? Will he appreciate the gift for Tutu Ifa? Will he appreciate the gift for Tutu Ifa, all right? All right, so for Tutu Ifa, will Taju appreciate the gift? Will Taju appreciate the gift? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for 2-2 Ifa? Well, Todd, you appreciate the gift. All right. Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit, for 2-2 Ifa? Can I get 1 more card for 2-2 Ifa? All right. Can I get 1 more card for 2-2 Ifa? Okay, for 2-2 Ifa, I gotta tell you that your senior boss is definitely gonna like your gift. 2-2 Ifa, your senior boss is definitely gonna like your gift, okay? But don't speak it out loud about the gift, okay? Don't let anybody know that you delivered a gift. The reason why I said that is because there are gonna be people jealous of you gifting your senior boss, okay? All right? So 2-2 Ifa, I want you to be mindful. Your boss is definitely gonna like the gift. But be careful. Don't say it out loud that you're giving out a gift because people are gonna be jealous of you and they are gonna want to start trouble with you. Okay, so be careful with that. All right, all right. So I just wanted to forewarn you. All right, all right. I heard somebody did a donation. Who did a donation? Sanya, would you like to be my moderator again, Sanya? Sanya, would you mind being my moderator again? If you want to, that's up to you, but it doesn't matter. I also made Rashni my moderator. I don't know why it's turning on right now. Let's see. All right, I think someone donated. Hold on. Someone donated real quick. I do not know where the reading is at right now. This is some crazy shit. Blue my sent to help you. Okay. So I can't find a question, to be honest with you. Where's that question? Hey, Fashionista, how are you doing, Fashionista? I hope you're doing fine. All right, MS. All right, MS, what's your question, MS? Thanks for all your hard work. All right, MS is right here. Thank you for the donation, MS. I appreciate it. All right, MS. What was MS question? I can't find your question because there's too many people on my live stream. Let's see. For MS. All right, can I do a general reading for MS real quick? Oh, I found it, I think. Wait. No, oh, okay, MS donated, but I am going to give you a general reading for MS. All right. Can I get a general reading for MS, please, and thank you, Spirit? Can I get a general reading for MS? After I do this reading for MS, I will go back in time, okay? All right, for MS. Can I get a general reading for MS? Thank you for the donation. I am very loyal to the people that are loyal to me. Thank you so much. All right, for MS, let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for MS, please, and thank you, Spirit? Please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. For MS, can I get 1 more card for MS, please, and thank you, Spirit? All right. All right, for MS, what's coming in for you right now is someone has romantic feelings for you, and it's going to come in towards you very soon, okay? This romantic feelings coming towards you very soon, all right? And someone is addicted towards your energy with the Devil card. Someone is definitely addicted towards your energy very soon, and they want to come back towards you. Codependent energy is coming in for you as well, all right? I'm not saying that they're a bad person. They just love your energy. You have siren-like quality, and they can't stop coming back towards you, okay? For MS, you might be balancing your energy right now, and you should balance your energy right now because you're going to need it because this person is stalking you like crazy, okay? That is my reading for MS, for the general reading. Thank you for the donation, all right? I will go back in time to my last chat, all right? All right, let's see. Who was my last person? Remember, guys, please be patient. I am trying to read an order, okay? I am trying to read an order, all right? All right, let's see. Who was I at? Where was I at for, okay, Hare Krishna Aura, Shirley Medora. I did a reading for Shangarika. I did a reading for 2-2 Ifa. Pretty in Pink, this is your second question for Pretty in Pink. All right, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Do share my live stream. All right, Pretty in Pink. What is Jay's next action for Pretty in Pink? What is Jay's next action for Pretty in Pink? Think, please, and thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All right, for Pretty in Pink. I've been talking nonstop, so don't mind me. If I'm getting tongue-tied, it's because I was talking all day. All right, for Pretty in Pink, what's coming in for you very soon? Jay wants to manifest you very soon. Jay wants to manifest you very soon. All right. There is some sort of passionate energy coming towards you for Pretty in Pink. It's coming in really fast. Remember, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries people are very quick. So I gotta say, Pretty in Pink, fiery energy is gonna come really quick for you. Okay. So be mindful of that. Someone is hating on you at the moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. Someone is jealous of you at this time. For Pretty in Pink. If you know this person, someone is thinking negative thoughts of you at this time, all right? But for Jay has passionate thoughts of you, and they are coming towards you, and they are manifesting you at this time, okay? For Pretty in Pink, all right? All right, Rashni. What's coming in for Rashni today? What's coming in for Rashni today? What's coming in for Rashni today, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card? 2 more cards for Rashni, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. Can I get one more card for Rashni? You gotta bet when you're on the phone. Here come when you call right back. You gotta bet. All right, for Rashni, let's see. Can I get a card for Rashni, please, and thank you, Spirit. We was as one, baby, for a moment in time, and it seems everlasting that you would always be mine. All right, for Rashni, let's see. All right, so for Rashni, what's coming in for Rashni at this time? Material success is coming in for you. You are going to get a lot of money very soon. For Rashni, material success is going to come in your energy very soon. It might be a little bit delayed, but material success is coming in for Rashni at this time. You need to be more confident within your energy. You are going to get what you want at the right time, okay? Rashni, money, money, money. I'm telling you, money, money, money is coming in for you very soon for Rashni, all right? Okay. Hey, Crystal Ray. Hey, Shreya Penguin. All right? Shreya Penguin. What's coming in for the next week for Shreya Penguin? What's coming in for the next week for Shreya Penguin? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Shreya Penguin? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right? I always got to make sure that I thank my Spirit guides, because Spirit guides are the ones that's giving these readings. I'm just a messenger on this earth, but my Spirit guides are the ones that's giving you these messages. It's not coming from me, okay? All right, for Shreya Penguin. What's coming in for Shreya Penguin at this time? All right, for Shreya Penguin, celebrations coming in for you very soon. There is a big celebration going on within your relationship right now. Your person is going to want to celebrate with you very soon for Shreya Penguin. There is a communication coming in for you very soon. 555 and a clock, all right? So they do have emotions towards you. A little bit immature, a little bit selfish right now. But they do want to have communication with you, and they do want to celebrate with you for Shreya Penguin, okay? That's my read for Shreya Penguin. Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray. Should you reach out to Corey? Should you reach out to Corey for Crystal Ray? Should you reach out to Corey for Crystal Ray? All right, for Crystal Ray, they want to be alone at this time. There is intense negativity around the energy right now for Crystal Ray. Corey is going through a lot of adversity right now. All these cards came in reverse. They are going through some sort of adversity. They want to be alone right now. They actually don't really want to be bothered at the moment. I think that maybe give them a couple days, and then you could reach out to Corey. Maybe give it a week or so, then reach out to Corey. But as of right now, Crystal Ray, they do not want to be bothered. They are going through a hard time, okay? That's my reading for Crystal Ray, all right? So, for Clinda, will Peter take real actions towards Clinda? Excuse me. Will Peter take real actions towards Clinda? Will Peter take real actions towards Clinda? All right. Can I get 2 more cards, please? And thank you, Spirit, for Clinda. Can I get 2 more cards for Clinda, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Clinda. please and thank you, Spirit, for Clinda. One more card for Clinda, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get one more card for Clinda, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, there you go. For Clinda, what's coming in for you at this time? For you, all right, the real action, Peter wants to come towards you with success. They do want to have a successful relationship with you. For Clinda 1994, all right? They like your morals and values. Stay stern. They like you for who you are, so don't change yourself for anybody. Clinda 1994, Peter will take action towards you very soon. The Nine of Pentacles is saying work on your abundance. They definitely want to come towards you very soon. It might be a little bit slow moving at the moment, but they do definitely want constant communication. So reach out to them, Clinda 1994. They are going to like the communication, all right? Peter's real actions for you, they do have a lot of love for you. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. They are going to want to come towards you, but you need to give them time. They are a little bit slow right now, but make sure you continue to communicate with them about what you want, all right? That is my reading for Clinda 1994. All right, Divine Audio. Should you give a chance? Should you give a chance to this person? For Divine Audio, should you give a chance to this person? Can I get one more card for Divine Audio? All right. Can I get one more card for Divine Audio? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. There you go. Divine Audio. Remember that I am just a tarot reader. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to judge you for what you want to do. But I am going to tell you if this person is good for you, okay? For Divine Audio, should you give this person a chance? Are they a good person? All right. They are disappointed within their life right now. There's something going on about their money abundance right now, okay? And they are removing toxic mindsets. They are removing negativity, okay? And they do want to start something new with you for Divine Audio. They are going through a transformation of the way they look, the way they dress, the way they do their hair. There is some sort of transformation within their personality as well to come towards you, okay, for Divine Audio. But remember, I'm not telling you what to do. I just want you to know that this person is not a bad person, okay? But you choose what you want to do. If you want this person, you can, okay? That's my reading for Divine Audio, all right? So, for Roshni, for your second question, will Sagar, Neil, and Roshni end things tonight? Or will he fight for this relationship? Will he fight for this relationship? For Roshni, will he fight for this relationship? All right, I'm not going to lie to you, but when you have a fight with this person, Roshni, I feel like they're a little bit of a crybaby. I'm sorry, but this person come off as a crybaby to me, and the reason why I said that, Roshni, I'm a very honest person. I'm going to say what I see within the cards. Roshni, I think when you go through an argument, they're the type of person that likes to play victim, and they like to blame everything on you. For Roshni, so be careful with that. I feel like this relationship isn't gonna end anytime soon, though, because at the end of the day, when you guys fight, you guys kind of play this cat and mouse situation when the cat wants to come back and then the mouse wants to come back, right? So for Roshni, I know when you guys go through a fight, this person is gonna get angry with you, but they're always gonna come back. They're always gonna come back. Okay, that's my reading for Roshni. All right, that's my reading for Roshni. Okay, try not to fight too much. Try not to judge the situation. Try to meet in the middle ground. Try to understand the situation. All right, but also make sure that the person you're asking about is also understanding your situation as well. Because in a relationship, it takes two people. If one person is trying to understand the other person and the other person's trying not to, then that shit ain't gonna work, okay? So both of you guys need to understand each other, all right? That's my reading for Roshni, okay? All right, Shirley Madore said, I like your orange sweatshirt and the necklace. You're welcome. All right, you're welcome, Shirley Madore. Sonya, hey Sonya, how's Nona? Sonya, how's Nona? All right, Shreya Penguin. Shreya Penguin. Be a guy who's gonna come between me. All right, so for Shreya Penguin, is a guy gonna come between you? Is a guy gonna come between you and Shreya Penguin? Wait, is the guy gonna come between you and your person for Shreya Penguin? Is this tarot reader right? Is this tarot reader right for Shreya Penguin? You said my second question is that a tarot reader lady told my boyfriend that there's gonna be a guy who's gonna come between you and the boyfriend in 2029. Is that true? And can you tell me a bit about the guy? Okay. Um, I do feel like there is gonna be another person coming in very soon. All right, for Shreya Penguin. Now, in the year 2029, things can definitely change. Energies can change every time, okay? But what I want to say for Shreya Penguin, this person that's going to come in towards your life is very spiritual. They are also someone that likes to travel and they want to travel towards you, okay? Um, they are working on their abundance to come towards you right now for Shreya Penguin, all right? In the year 2029, this person is going to come towards you. All right. The Two of Wands is saying that they are a good somebody that likes to travel, someone that's very passionate, and they are very spiritual. Honestly, for Shreya Penguin, I don't know why. I'm gonna have to tell you the truth, but I'm gonna say it how I see it, okay? Shreya Penguin, I'm sorry, but the tarot reader is actually probably more than likely right. And the second thing is, I honestly think that this person is better than your current boyfriend. I'm sorry, but I'm just a tarot reader. You do what you gotta do. But I feel like this new person is better than your actual person now. All right. That's my reading for Shreya Penguin. All right. For Ali Hanzo. For Ali Hanzo. Will it go well if Ali Hanzo go back to their ex? Will it be a good idea for Ali Hanzo to reconcile with Tamani? Um, they're a little bit selfish. Ali Hanzo, this person is a little bit selfish. I don't think Tamani is really that. They're not really that like. They don't really think about you right now. For Ali Hanzo, I think you think more of them than they think of you. For Ali Hanzo, to be honest with you, Tamani is in a selfish energy right now, but they do see you as a person that is very strong. Ali Hanzo, Tamani. Tamani definitely sees you as someone that's very strong, but I think they're in a selfish energy right now, okay? That's my reading for Ali Hanzo, all right? Oh my God. All right, I feel like, yeah, Roshni, you should definitely mod for me as well. Ida 633. Ida 633. All right. Why is this person silent and distant? For Ida 633. Why is this person silent for Ida 633? For Ida 633, why is this person silent and distant for Ida 633? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so why are they silent right now? They are going through a recovery period. I don't know if they got sick or they went through some sort of mental health issues for Ida 633. But the reason why they're silent right now is because they're going through a mental health issue or they got recently sick and they need to rest at this time. Give this person some grace and some space. For either 633, the reason why they're not contacting you right now is because they are healing from some sort of illness or some sort of mental health issue, okay? But yeah, they are recovering very soon with the Five of Cups. The Four of Wands, Four of Swords is saying that they are recovering right now. So for either 633, the reason why they're silent is because they are recovering, okay? All right? They are recovering from some sort of illness, all right? So let's see. Hey, Swelly Aparicida. All right. For Clinda. For Clinda. For Clinda. Will choosing Peter delay or block the long-term relationship? For Clinda, this is your second question. For Clinda, will choosing Peter delay or block an abundance? Or block a long-term relationship? For Clinda, 1994. All right. Will choosing Peter delay or block the next long-term relationship? Yes. I think choosing Peter is definitely going to block you from a new long-term relationship because this is the type of person that is a little bit worried about They do want reconciliation with you for Clinda 1994. But I think that this type of person, if you let them go, they keep wanting to come back towards you. For Clinda 1994, every time you let them go, they want to come back. So I'm pretty sure Peter is gonna delay your next long-term relationship, okay? All right. I don't know why, but I don't really like those type of energy. Like, if you really want to let someone go, then let them go. Why do people like to straggle people along? I don't get it. I don't really get those type of energy. I don't know why, because for me, if I'm letting someone go, that means I'm letting you go. That means I'm letting you go. I don't really understand that cat and mouse situation. All right. But for Clinda, yes, they are going to block your next long term relationship. Okay. All right. All right. Delilah Boo. What's coming in for Delilah Boo? I think someone donated. So hold on, guys. Be patient with me. I'm sorry, but I will have to take donations first because they're the people that's paying for their readings. So I'm sorry. I know that this is hard, but I am gonna come back towards everyone else. All right. All right. Let's see. Damn. Am I that fucking popular right now? Like, holy shit. This is fucking crazy. All right. For let's see. Where's the Empress at? Where's the Empress at? Where's the Empress at? All right. The Empress. I cannot find a reading, to be honest with you. Thank you, everyone who's being patient with me. I will come back to your readings. All right. Sorry, guys, but I am gonna go in order afterwards. All right. All right. So was it the Gothic Empress? All right, the Gothic Empress is right here. All right. So for the Gothic Empress, what would be the outcome? What would be the outcome of the friend Celine and the Gothic Empress? Okay. All right, for the Gothic Empress. All right, for the Gothic Empress, what would be the outcome of the friend Celine? All right, pursuing Samuel. All right. All right, for Samuel, for the Gothic Empress, okay? For the situation, if Celine tries to pursue Samuel, I'm not going to lie to you. There is some sort of betrayal energy coming in for the Gothic Empress. You got the Three of Cups in reverse, which means that they are trying to betray you at this time. The Gothic Empress, so be careful of your friend. This person is not a friend. This person is not a friend. They definitely want to snatch your person away from you. I'm not going to lie to you. Be mindful of that. There is a Four of Wands, so it's saying that Celine is trying to pursue something better with what's that guy's name? Samuel, okay? The Hierophant is saying that they are going to come towards you they are going to want to go towards Samuel very soon. All right. There is some sort of lack of mentality for Celine. I think she is going through a little bit of a balancing energy, like she doesn't have enough money to go towards Samuel at this time or to go out on a date with Samuel. But I gotta say, for the Gothic Empress, you gotta be careful with that friend. That she ain't no damn friend. She ain't no damn fucking friend, and I'm telling you that now. All right. Now for the second question, how does Samuel want this connection? How does Samuel want this connection? For how does Samuel want this connection? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. How does Samuel want this? How does he want your connection? How does he want your connection? All right. So for the Gothic Empress, he is refusing to accept an ending. He knows that an ending is coming, but he is refusing to accept this ending, okay? He wants to work on his abundance to come towards you in the future for the Gothic Empress, all right? And he is a little bit slow moving because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are kind of slow, to be honest with you. But their energy is kind of slow right now for the Gothic Empress, all right? But they are going to come towards you very soon, okay? But I gotta tell you what it is. They're not accepting an ending right now. Honestly, can I tell you something, the Gothic Empress? I feel like Samuel likes the attention from you and Celine. I think Samuel likes the attention from you and Celine, okay? All right. So that is my reading for the Gothic Empress. Okay. So be mindful of that. I think that they just like attention in general. This man likes attention from both of you guys. And I think that Celine is not a good friend. So be careful with that. All right. All right. So let me go back. Let me go back real quick. Where was I at? Where was I at real quick? All right. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Share my live stream to help other people out. I do live streams every day or almost every day. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Where was I at? Where was I at? Oh, I was right here. Eda 633. Eda 633, right? No, it wasn't that one. Oh, it's right here. Delilaboo. There, I'm at Delilaboo right now. What does Spirit want Delilaboo to know? What does Spirit want Delilaboo to know at this moment? What does Spirit want Delilaboo to know at this moment, all right? I shouldn't love you, but I want to. I just can't turn away. I shouldn't see you, but I can't move. I can't look away. All right, for Delilaboo. All right. What does Spirit want Delilaboo to know right now? All right. So you do have the manifestation card for Delilaboo. You are a great manifester at this time. Make sure you know that. You need to write down your affirmations and speak it into the universe of what you want. There might be some sort of good news coming in, but it is going to be a little bit slow at this time for Delilaboo. You have a lot of self-limiting beliefs. You feel like you're not confident within yourself for Delilaboo, okay? But I gotta tell you, you are the magician. You can manifest anything you want, okay? That is my reading for Delilaboo, all right? All right, who's next? Who's next? Swelly Aparicida, how you doing? Hey, Swelly Aparicida, all right? Eda 633, Rev Phase, Moon Angel Mimi, okay? Eda 633, Rev Phase, Moon Angel Mimi, okay? In that order, all right? All right, Eda 633. Is it better to get closer to this person? Or should you let them go? Or should you let them come towards you? All right? So, for Eda 633, I think that you should get closer to him because he's a little bit emotional right now. Eda 633, I think that you should get closer to him because he's a little bit sensitive right now, okay? Now, I don't get why a lot of these men nowadays are a little bit sensitive. Like, why are a lot of men being sensitive at this moment? I don't know why, but that energy's not good. That energy's not good because you know what? As a man should take action towards a woman. And I don't know what's going on between the planets or whatnot. But I think nowadays, the men are acting more as a woman and the women are acting more as a man. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say how I see it, all right? But for Eda 633, what I got to tell you at this moment, you need to take action towards them. You need to take action towards them because they're really emotional right now, okay? That is my reading for Eda 633. All right, Rev Faves and then Moon Angel Mimi. Rev Faves and then Moon Angel Mimi, all right? All right, can you tell me if James from Cortez is in a relationship now? All right? All right, so, and I'm sorry, but as a man, I'm not the type of person that stand around and wait for somebody to come towards me. I'm going to make sure that I go towards what I want. But that's how a real man should act, not wait on, you know, having the woman do all the work. Like, that just doesn't make sense. But hey, to each his own. If you like stuff like that, then that's on you, all right? For Rev Faves, why is James in a new relationship? Is James in a new relationship? Yes, they are. James is definitely in a new relationship. They got the 9 of Cups. They got the Fool card. They got the Hanged Man. All right. The Moon is saying that there is some sort of questionable behavior behind the scenes. But for Red Phase, Cortez is in a relationship. Cortez is in a relationship, okay? All right. Now for Moon Angel Mimi, will Pat stay in the third party? For Moon Angel Mimi, will Pat stay in the third party? For Moon Angel Mimi. For Moon Angel Mimi, will Pat stay in the... No. For Moon Angel Mimi, Pat is not going to stay in this third party. And the reason why I said that is because they got 2 cards in reverse as compared to the 3 of Cups. Now, for Moon Angel Mimi, Pat is definitely going to entertain 2 different people right now. But are they going to stay in this third party? No. They're not going to stay in this third party for Moon Angel Mimi, okay? All right, for Moon Angel Mimi, they're not going to stay in this third party, okay? All right. Want me to, let's see. All right, I think YouTube is starting to delete people's questions again. All right, for Shams, how is Hisham feeling for Shams? How is Hisham feeling for Shams? Please and thank you, Spirit. How is Hisham feeling for Shams right now? Okay. So for Shams, they want to come towards you very soon. Hisham wants to come towards you very soon, but they are a little bit delayed at the moment. All right. Now for Pakiza, what is the scholarship result for Pakiza? What is the scholarship result for Pakiza? What is the scholarship result for Pakiza? All right, Pakiza, you need to stay positive within yourself because you are going to get the scholarship very soon for Pakiza, okay? For Pakiza, you are going to get the scholarship very soon, all right? That's my reading for Pakiza. Uh-oh, YouTube is deleting people's comments again. Sanya, I will try with a blue mod. Thank you, Sanya. All right. Good to see you too, Angel Reese, Crafty 111. Angel Reese, can I get a general reading for Angel Reese? Can I get a general reading for Angel Reese, please? And thank you, Spirit. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe, share my live stream. All right, can I get a general reading for Angel Reese? Can I get a general reading for Angel Reese, please? And thank you, Spirit. Angel Reese, someone wants to have love with you very soon for Angel Reese, okay? All right. And someone wants to travel towards you very soon for Angel Reese, okay? All right. All right, for Crafty 111, what is tugging on your energy? For Crafty 111, what is tugging on your energy at this time? For Crafty 111, what is tugging on your energy at this time? Crafty 111, your spiritual guides is tugging on your energy at this time. Crafty 111, your spiritual guides are tugging on your energy at this time. They want you to start something new really soon. They want you to start to take a risk for Crafty 111, okay? They want you to start something new very soon, okay? All right? So that's who's tugging on you right now for Crafty 111. All right, for IBZ Finest, when and where will you meet your soulmate? For IBZ Finest, when and where will you meet your soulmate? For IBZ Finest. All right, IBZ Finest, you will meet your person in your hometown. For IBZ Finest, you are going to meet your soulmate either in your hometown. You might meet them at work. You might meet them when you're going out and about for IBZ Finest, okay? You do have the strength card for IBZ Finest. And they do see you as a star for IBZ Finest, okay? So for IBZ Finest, you might meet your person at the job. You might meet them at your hometown. You might also meet them while going out and about, okay? All right, so that's for IBZ Finest, all right? All right, Mr. Puffface. Is anyone new coming towards Mr. Puffface? Is anyone new coming towards Mr. Puffface, all right? Is anyone new coming towards Mr. Puffface right now? Guys, I do apologize, but YouTube is definitely deleting a lot of people's questions right now. I see it going down. I see it going down. All right. Mr. Puffface. What's going on with Mr. Puffface right now? Is someone coming in soon? All right. So, Mr. Puffface, someone that is spiritually guided to you is going to come towards you very soon. From Mr. Puffface. Someone is going to be guided towards you very soon. They are also very spiritual, okay, from Mr. Puffface, all right? Now, the Eight of Cups is saying that there is a new opportunity coming in very soon for Mr. Pupface, okay? Someone from your past wants a reconciliation as well, okay? All right? That's for Mr. Pupface. I apologize, but YouTube is definitely deleting people's questions. All right, Lynn T. While your ex love interest work things out with his wife, for Lynn T. For Lynn T. While your ex work out with his wife. While your ex work out with his wife. Okay, he is definitely gonna try to make it work out with his wife for Lynn T88. Your ex-lover is gonna try to make it work out with his wife. Okay, but there is gonna be some sort of competition and heartbreak coming in very soon for Miss Lynn T. All right, it might have something to do between them. Okay, but definitely they do want to make these things work out with his wife. But there is gonna be some sort of bumps on the road between this relationship. Okay, for Miss Lynn T. Okay, all right. Okay, you're welcome, MS. No question. Sanya. Thank you, Sanya. Thank you, Sanya. Fashionista. Thank you, Fashionista. MS. Thank you, MS. All right. All right, let's see. Thank you, Shangarika Pretty in Pink. Yep. Philia. For Philia? For Philia. For Philia? What's coming in for Philia at this time? What's coming in for Philia at this time? Well, things change in her life for Philia. Yes. Things will change in your life very soon. Someone's going to come towards you romantically for Philia. Things are definitely going to change in your life very soon. Someone wants to come towards you romantically. There is communication coming in for Philia at this time very soon. They're coming in very soon. There is some sort of depression energy, though. I'm not sure if this is you or this is someone else that you're dealing with at this time. But someone is definitely going to come towards your energy very soon for romantic energy and for communication, for Philia, all right? I think that this person is definitely going through a depression, but they are going to come towards you very soon for Philia, all right? And that is my reading for Philia, okay? All right, blessings. All right, for blessings, will Aveen become a successful PA? For blessings. For blessings. For blessings. Will Aveen become a successful PA? All right, can I get one more? There you go. All right, for blessings. Yes, blessings. Your youngest Aveen is definitely going to become a very successful PA. All right. But be mindful, because the more success they are, the more successful they are, the more jealous people is going to be jealous of them. This could mean that a family member can become jealous. A friend can become jealous because blessings. Your youngest Aveen is definitely going to become very successful as a PA. Okay. Now for your second question. Will your husband get his CDL? Will your husband get his CDL? Will your husband get his CDL? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, so your husband will definitely get his CDL as well for blessings. Your husband will definitely get his CDL as well. All right? But there is some sort of delay. There is going to be a long wait to get his CDL, okay? There is some sort of wait time, okay? But at the end of the day, your youngest Aveen is going to be successful PA, and your husband is also going to get his CDL, okay? That is my reading for blessings, W8W, all right? Thank you, his one queen. Thank you, Fashionista. Thank you, Sanya, all right? Jenny Ply R, 123. Jenny Ply R, 123. All right, Jenny Ply R, 123. Jenny Ply R, 123. Will they manifest a 5K this month or later timing? All right, for Jenny Ply R, 123, are they gonna manifest? For Jenny Ply R3, are they gonna manifest this 5K this month or at a later timing? All right, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Jenny Ply R, yes, you are going to manifest the 5K within this month for sure. All right, you are gonna manifest Jenny Ply R. If you're not gonna manifest your 5K this month, it might also come in the beginning of next month. Okay, for Jenny Ply R, you are gonna get your 5K either at the end of this month or at the beginning of next month. Okay, that is my reading for Jenny Ply R 123. Okay. All right. Crystal Ray, you're welcome. Blessings. Thank you. Blessings. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. My pleasure. A small way to show appreciation for Luna's efforts. Thank you. Blessings. All right. Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly been hating on Scott Lewis Daly for mad long. All right. Is Scott Lewis Daly being cursed? Is Scott Lewis Daly being cursed right now? Is Scott Lewis Is Scott Lewis Daly being cursed right now for Chelsea Daly, all right? For Chelsea Daly. Is Scott Lewis Daly being cursed right now, all right? Let's see. Chelsea Daly. They are going through a lot of issues right now. Scott Lewis Daly is going through a lot of issues right now within their own life. Something that has to do with their abundance. They're not getting their abundance right now. But something's going on within their abundance, okay? For Chelsea Daly, all right? They're not gaining money right now, okay? That is my reading for Chelsea Daly, all right? All right. Clinda. You're welcome, Clinda. Thank you, Clinda. All right, for Shirley Medora. For Shirley Medora, please and thank you, Spirit. For Shirley Medora, please and thank you, Spirit. For Shirley Medora, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. For Shirley Medora, are you going to be able to lose 20 to 40 pounds? A lot of these cards came up in reverse for Shirley Medora. So I don't think that you're going to be able to lose 20 to 40 pounds as of summertime. But you need to continue to put in the work. I think maybe if you end up going to the gym with some sort of partner or with some sort of friend, you are going to be able to get the... You need to be consistent within your workout regime. Okay, Shirley Medora, maybe invite a friend or a family member to go out and work out with you. Okay, for Shirley Medora, you are going to lose a lot of weight, but I don't see you losing up to 20 pounds, all right? That is my reading for Shirley Medora, okay? All right, let's see. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all right? Hold on. All right, thank you, Janice Moses. Thank you so much. A great reading. What? Janice Moses. Janice Moses. Hey, Marisol Miranda. Hi, Marisol Miranda. How are you doing, Marisol Miranda? All right, Janice Moses. What is the characteristics of the person that they're going to marry for Janice Moses? For Janice Moses, the characteristic of the person that you are going to marry is someone that has a lot of victory, someone that's very successful, someone that likes to go for what they want, someone that likes to see success, someone that likes to move on in their life, up and above. They like to go on within the social ladder. For Janice Moses, your future husband is someone that likes to put in a lot of hard work. All right, they like to put in a lot of hard work. And also, success is coming in for Janice Moses as well. All right, your future husband is someone that's very successful, someone that's a hard worker, someone that likes to move on in the corporate job, okay? All right, that is my reading for Janice Moses, the person that you are going to marry in the future for Janice Moses, okay? All right, let's see. Marisol Miranda. Marisol Miranda. What's going on between Avian and Marisol Miranda? What's going on between Avian and Marisol Miranda? All right. What's going on between Avian and Marisol Miranda? All right. So they do have a lot of emotions towards you for Marisol Miranda. They definitely want to come towards you very soon. Okay. For the next 6 months, they are putting in a lot of hard work to come towards you. They are a little bit exhausted at this time. They are working on money right now for Marisol Miranda. Within the next 6 months, they are going to want to come towards you. For Marisol Miranda, within the next 6 months, they are going to want to come towards you, okay? That is my reading for Marisol Miranda, okay? All right, let's see. Thank you so much. Eda633, you're welcome. The Gothic Empress of Peace and the Gothic Empress, I already told you that Celine is not a good friend. She is definitely going to try to pursue Samuel. And I have to say, Samuel's the type of person that likes a lot of attention. So for Gothic Empress, they are going to want your attention as well, but they do like the fact that they're getting attention from two women right now for the Gothic Empress. All right. Celine is not a good friend. You need to let them go as a friend. And for Samuel, this person likes attention from both of you guys. Okay. But they do want to come with love towards you. All right. That's for the Gothic Empress. Thank you for the donation. Reiki by Rita. How are you doing, Reiki by Rita? How are you doing, Reiki by Rita? I hope you're doing well. All right. So for Janice Moses, thank you for the donation, Reiki by Rita. I appreciate it so much. I really do. For Reiki by Rita. All right. Make sure you guys check out her Reiki sessions. All right. For Reiki by Rita. All right. For Janice Moses. Should you text your ex to reconcile? Should you text your ex to reconcile? For Janice Moses. If you want to, Janice Moses, you can definitely text your ex to reconcile. Okay? All right, if you want to, you can definitely text your ex so he can reconcile, because there is a new journey coming in for you for Janice Moses. I think that your ex will want to come back towards you if you do communicate with him, okay? All right, for Janice Moses, if you send a text or a call, they are going to want to come back towards you, okay? For Janice Moses, all right? All right, hey, Noxie N. Hey, Noxie N. All right, Noxie N. Can I get a general reading for Noxie N, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Noxie N, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Noxie N. For Noxie N, the King of Cups is coming in and the Page of Cups is coming in. For Noxie N, someone has a lot of love for you at this time. Someone might be watching you from afar. Someone might be watching your social media. Someone is going to tell you how they truly feel about you very soon. Or they're going to act upon how they feel about you for Noxie N. Good news and good karma is coming in for Noxie N very soon. Good news is coming in for Noxie N very soon. Good karma is also going to come in very soon, okay? That is my reading for Noxie N, and a lot of love is going to come in for Noxie N, okay? All right? How's the day going, Rita? How's the day going, Rita? Shirley Medora, I love that word, straggle someone along. It's so true. All right, the Gothic Empress. Crystal Ray said, I think that's great. That's how other readers do take their donations first. R.E. Wee. Hey, R.E. Wee. How are you, Raj? All right. All right. Reiki by Rita. Thank you. Sanja. Nandita. What is coming for Nandita within the 3 months? All right. All right, for Nandita. Nandita, what's coming in for Nandita very soon? What's coming in for Nandita very soon, please, and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Nandita Kumari very soon? What's coming in for Nandita Kumari very soon? All right. Okay, for Nandita Kumari, what's coming in for your life very soon within the next 3 months? A new beginning, a new prosperity is going to come in towards you very soon. All right. Don't be emotional at this time. Get rid of negative toxic energies out of your life very soon for Nandita Kumari. Someone wants to have love with you, but they are a little bit immature at the moment for Nandita Kumar. But there is a new beginning. You might be starting a new job, or you might be starting a new love life very soon for Nandita Kumar within the next 3 months, okay? Now for your second question. Will UV unblock Nandita Kumari? 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 Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. So for Nandita Kumari, will UV unblock Nandita? Yes, they will unblock you. All right. They will definitely unblock you within a couple months. Okay. Nandita Kumari, they are going to unblock you very soon. Okay. That is my reading for Nandita Kumari. All right. Okay, for Reiki by Rita, can I get a general reading for Reiki by Rita? Can I get a general reading for Reiki by Rita? Can I get a general reading for Reiki by Rita, please and thank you, Spirit? Can I get a general reading for Reiki by Rita, please and thank you, Spirit? All right. Can I get one more card for Reiki by Rita, please and thank you, Spirit? Can I get one more card for Reiki by Rita, please and thank you, Spirit? All right. For Reiki by Rita, someone wants to reconcile with you very soon. It could be an old friend, an old lover, a old family member, right? Someone wants to come back towards your energy very soon. You are going to go through a lot of peace and harmony at this time, or people want peace and harmony with you at this time. For Reiki by Rita, someone definitely wants to reconcile. I don't know who this is, but it could be an old friend, an old flame, or like an old family member that you didn't talk for a while. Someone wants to reconcile, okay? There is a lot of secrets behind the scenes within your life. Someone is not telling you what's going on, but you do have a lot of untapped potential. For Reiki by Rita, you are definitely going to become a very spiritually aligned person. You are spiritually aligned right now, but your spirit guides want you to know that you can do more for the universe, okay? For Reiki by Rita, right? You might be going through some sort of exhaustion right now for Reiki by Rita. I think you need some rest at the moment. You need some rest at the moment. But for Reiki by Rita, you have a lot of untapped potential. And your spirit guides is saying that you are going to be putting yourself out there to help many people in the future, okay? That is my reading for Reiki by Rita. That is my reading for Reiki by Rita, okay? All right? All right. Thank you, Roshni, for your helping me out. Yeah, Gothic Empress, be careful with your friend. Be careful with your friend. Yeah, she's horrible. Sanja. Hey, Sanja. Blessings. It's damn. I wish I was in California right now. All right. Someone says she sounds like a stank friend. Crystal Ray says she sounds like a stank friend. Blessings. To move on. I know I'm married to one. Yep. Blessings. All right. Blessings. All right. Let's see. I love that emoji. You're welcome, Rita. All right, Sanja, thank you. All right, let's see. All right, so Ida, that's so true. Red Faves. All right. Maybe they were raised by women, Lune. Cause they say cause men is never ready. True is a bad new generation. It's actually the generation. It's not all men. Not all men is like that. There are still a lot of men that will go after what they want, but like the new generation nowadays, they're kind of a little bit, I don't know what to say about that situation. The new generation is a little bit slow. Yeah. Right on, Scorpio. I am definitely a Scorpio energy, for sure. So true. Yeah, a lot of women are in the men energy now, to be honest with you. What is going on right now? That's crazy. All right, IBZ finds, I'm not sure if he did my ring or not. Hope I didn't miss it. IBZ Finest, I definitely did your reading. There is a reconciliation coming in very soon for IBZ Finest. There is definitely a reconciliation coming soon for you, okay? And you might be getting a new job very soon for IBZ Finest if that's what you want, okay? But someone definitely wants a reconciliation, all right? Mary R17. All right, Mary R17. For Mary, okay. For Mary R17, will your ex-boyfriend contact Mary X17? All right. Will the ex-boyfriend contact Mary R17? Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, okay? Share my live stream. I'm going to be able to do more free readings for you guys. All right. As long as I hit the mark, okay? For Mary R17. For Mary R17. What is going on within the ex-boyfriend? What's going on with the ex-boyfriend? Will they contact Mary R17? Will they contact Mary R17, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Good night, his one queen. Good night, his one queen. Will the ex-boyfriend contact Mary R17? Yes. Mary R17, your ex-boyfriend is definitely going to contact you in a couple weeks or a couple months. All right. They are alone right now. They need to be alone at the moment for Mary R17. All right. But they are going to want to come towards you very soon. For Mary R17, they need to be alone at this time. All right. But they are going to contact you between 1 to 3 days, 1 week, 3 weeks, or 3 months, or 1 week. 1 month. Okay. So between this time frame for Mary R17, your ex-boyfriend is going to contact you between 1 to 3 days, 1 to 3 weeks, or 1 to 3 months. Okay. For Mary R17, your ex-boyfriend will definitely contact you back. Okay. That is my reading for Mary R17. All right. All right. Let's see. Les Kipper 3408. All right. Mauricio Miranda, someone's definitely going to want to come towards you very soon with some new love, okay? Mauricio Miranda, someone's definitely going to come towards you with new love. Mary R17, your ex-boyfriend is definitely going to text you back between 1 to 3 days, 1 to 3 weeks, and 1 to 3 months, okay? For Mary R17, all right? All right, let's see. Michelle Morin. Michelle Morin. What is coming towards Michelle Morin at this time? What's coming in for Michelle Morin at this time? What came in for Michelle Morin at this time? All right. All right, for Michelle Morin, what's coming in for you at this time? You have a lot of choices within your life. You have a lot of choices within love and career, and you are going to get a lot of things that you want, all right? But for Michelle Morin, you might have so many choices that you might not know what decision to make, all right? And you are going to start something new very soon with the Fool card. You are going to start something new very soon with the Fool card, okay? The Knight of Wands is saying passionate energy is going to come towards you very soon. Someone that has fiery energy is going to want to come towards you very soon for Michelle Morin, okay? The Fool card is saying to take a risk, and they are going to come towards you. And then the Seven of Cups is saying that you do have a lot of choices within love and career. And you might not know what decision to take because a lot of career and choices are going to come for Michelle Morin, okay? All right? That is my reading for Michelle Morin. That is my reading for Michelle Morin, all right? All right, let's see. I see you, Les Kipper. Les Kipper 3408. Les Kipper 3. All right, for Les Kipper 3408. Les Kipper 3408. What is their life path? What is their life path for Les Kipper 3408? What is the life path for Les Kipper 3408? Okay, for Les Kipper 3408, you're meant to travel. You're meant to do something with your talent. I don't know if you have a creative venture, but you're meant to do something with business. All right, for Lee Skipper. For Lee Skipper, you're meant to travel. You're meant to do a business. You're meant to work with other people. You're meant to work with your hands, okay? You are going to be successful. You're meant to travel. I already said it. You are meant to travel. I think you might find some sort of abundance while traveling for Lee Skipper. A lot of money is going to come in very soon for Lee Skipper. Your life path is saying that you are a hard worker. You are going to be abundant within your job. All right, for Lee Skipper. And if you are going through some sort of anxiety, Lee Skipper, you need to let that go and you need to balance your energy for Lee Skipper. All right. But I'll say your life path, you might be traveling very soon, or you might find abundance while traveling. You might become famous while working with your hands. You might be popular on social media as well. All right. You are putting in a lot of hard work. It's going to grow. And you are meant to be successful with the chariot card. Okay. For Lee Skipper, you're meant to be successful. All right. All right. That is for Lee Skipper. You're welcome, IBZ Finest. Julie Martins 111. How are you doing, Julie Martins? Um, Janice Moses said, your singing makes me smile. You have an incredible voice. I love it. Thank you so much, Janice Moses. All right. All right. Julie Martins. Hello. Hello, Julie Martins 111. All right. Good night. All right. Maybe you should refresh your mods. Michelle Morin. What messages does tarot have for Michelle Morin? What messages wants? Good night, IBZ Finest. All right, for Michelle Morin, good night, his one queen. All right, for Michelle Morin, what is coming in for tarot for Michelle Morin? What's coming in for tarot for Michelle Morin? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Michelle Morin for tarot? All right. All right, so Michelle Morin, your general reading is you are going to become very successful. You are going to defeat every obstacle that's in your way. You are a very strong person. Don't remind yourself that you are a very strong person and you are going to get what you want, all right? For Michelle Morin. If you are going through some sort of anxiety, you need to rest at this time. For Michelle Morin, okay? There is going to be someone that wants to reconcile with you from the past. Someone might want a forgiveness or somebody might want to apologize to Michelle Morin, okay? But someone definitely wants to reconcile with Michelle Morin. Anxiety, they're going through anxiety. And you are meant to be successful, okay? For Michelle Morin, all right? All right? Yes, YouTube does delete people's questions. What people don't know, YouTube does delete people's questions at times, and people don't know that, all right? Marisol Miranda, I actually already did your reading. All right. I gotta say that for Marisol Miranda, Adian is definitely gonna come back towards you in the next 6 months. All right. And it might be a little bit of a delay, but it definitely is gonna work out. For Marisol Miranda, Adian and Marisol is definitely gonna work out in the next 6 months. But it is gonna be a little bit slow moving because they are balancing the energy. But for Marisol Miranda, they are definitely going to want to come back towards you, okay? For Marisol Miranda. It is definitely going to work out for the next 6 months, all right? Lynn T88 said, thanks so much, Luna. I appreciate it. I hope it works out. Yeah, Lynn T88. Everything will work out in divine timing, okay? All right? Thank you, guys. Hit the subscribe button, all right? Mary R17, I already told you that, Mary R17, I already told you that your ex-boyfriend is going to contact you very soon. Between 1 month to 3 months, they are going to contact you back, okay? Mary R17, between 1 to 3 months, your ex-boyfriend is going to contact you back, okay? For Mary R17, all right? All right, I'm also hungry as well. I'm also hungry as well, all right? All right, for Maria Monte, for Maria Monte, Maria Monte, for Maria Monte, for Maria Monte, let's see. Maria Monte, are they going to be able to move soon for Maria Monte? Are they going to be able to move soon for Maria Monte? All right. For Maria Monteith, are you going to be able to move soon? For Maria Monteith, all right? For Maria Monteith, yes. Definitely you are going to be able to move soon. You got the Emperor and you also got the Two of Pentacles. You are definitely going to be able to move house soon. I got to say between maybe 2 months or so, you are going to be able to move to a new house. For Maria Monteith, I for sure see that maybe between 2 months or so, 2 months to a couple months, Maria Monteith, you are going to definitely move to a new house, okay? That is my reading for Maria Monteith. Between 2 and a couple months, you are going to move out to a new house, all right? All right, Blessing said, I've been waiting for my husband for almost 5 years. You know your stuff. You're welcome. Thank you, blessings. Thank you, blessings. Thank you, blessings. Okay. Thank you, blessings. All right. All right, Rhonda. Rhonda? For Rhonda, what is your advice for work for Rhonda? What is your advice for work for Rhonda? All right. What is your advice for work? What is the advice for work right now for Rhonda? All right. Rhonda, your advice for work at the moment, you have a lot of potential. Rhonda, you have a lot of potential, and people are a little bit jealous of you at the moment because a lot of people like to look up to you at work. Rhonda, a lot of people like your energy, and a lot of people like the fact that you do your work really well. But there is a lot of jealous people out there because you got the 7 of Cups, which means that you are very good at what you do, and you're also somebody that try new things. Okay, for Rhonda, you have a lot of skill sets. Okay, and I do want to advise you, there is going to be a lot of people that is jealous of you because you're so good at your job and you're willing to do new things. Okay, that is my reading for Rhonda. What is John's real thoughts of Rhonda? 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 So after I'm done with my live stream, I am definitely going to do a collective reading for you guys. I'm going to do a collective reading. Make sure you guys check that out. It's all for you guys, okay? All right. So for Rhonda, what is John's real thoughts for Rhonda? What is John's real thoughts for Rhonda? All right. Can I get one more card for Rhonda, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Rhonda, John's real thoughts of you at this time, they do want to come towards you very soon. They do want communication often with you. They want a constant communication with you for Rhonda, all right? And also, they are working on their abundance to come towards you. They might want to spoil you, or they might want to bring you out on a date in the future, okay? There is passionate energy coming in for Rhonda, all right? So John does want to come towards you with passionate energy with the Queen of Wands. They are working on their abundance to come towards you and to take you out on a date maybe, or spoil you, all right? And then the King of Swords is saying a lot of communication. They want a lot of communication for Rhonda, okay? That is my reading for Rhonda, all right? For John's real thoughts of Rhonda. You're welcome, Chelsea Daly, all right? Thank you, blessings. Thank you, yeah. You're welcome, Marisol Miranda. Noxy N. Who is around Noxy N for love? All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Noxy N, and then I'm gonna do a reading for R-E-W. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Noxy N, and then I'm gonna do a reading for R-E-W. Okay. All right, so Noxy N. Who's around you for love? Someone that might be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Someone that wants a happy home with you is around your energy right now for Noxy N. Good luck charm is turning in your favor for Noxy N. Make a wish. You are going to get what you want for love and career for Noxy N. Someone that may be going through some sort of heartbreak or healing from a heartbreak is going to come for love very soon. All right. They are a little bit overly critical about themselves for Noxy N. And they felt like they were left out in the cold before for Noxy N. All right. But I gotta tell you, in the future, Noxy N, who's coming in for you is someone that wants a wish fulfillment with you. A Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, maybe. Or it can also be an air card, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right. But they are going through a heartbreak right now. If you know someone going through a heartbreak, this is your person. All right. For Noxy N. They're going to come towards you, all right? And they do want a wish fulfillment with you, right? For R-E-W, thank you, blessings. All right, for R-E-W, what is the general love advice for R-E-W with JJ? For R-E-W, what is the general love advice for JJ? What's the general love advice for JJ, please, and thank you, Spirit. For R-E-W, what's the general love advice for R-E-W? Okay? Can I get 2 more cards for REV. All right. All right, for REV, JJ's general love advice for you is they do want to come towards you with love. For REV, this person JJ does have love for you. They are watching you from afar. They might be stalking your social media. They are observing you at this time. They don't want to rush the situation. This energy is a little bit slow moving for REV, but I gotta tell you that they are gonna come towards you very soon for REV. All right, JJ wants to come towards you with an emotional card. Okay, they are standing the ground right now. They are putting in a lot of hard work to come towards you at this time for REV. Okay, and then they are working on some sort of family conflict for REV, okay? So JJ does have a lot of love for you, REV, all right? JJ does love your energy, okay, for REV. Now, for REV, all right? Does JJ feel for REV more than they feel for M for REV? All right? For REV, does JJ feel for REV more than M? All right. Let's see. Yes. So yes. Yes. For REV, JJ feels more for you than M. All right. And the reason why I said that is because with M, there is an unhappy card that came up for M. Okay. But for REV, JJ feels like you are more abundant than M, okay? JJ feels like REV is more abundant than M, okay? So he does like you more than M, okay? That is my reading for REV. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, all right? Share the live stream. Hey, Concrete Rose. How are you doing, Concrete Rose? Thank you for writing back on email, Concrete Rose. I hope you're doing fine. No, I am a workaholic. For this weekend, everyone, okay, so for the new people that don't know me, I am actually a teacher as well. So I'm gonna work on doing my lesson plans and my IEPs for my students this weekend. So I am a very busy man, as you can see. And I like to be busy too. I get my blessings from being busy all the time. So for the weekend, I'm definitely gonna put it in the work for my IEPs, and I am gonna write out for my parent teacher conference of what I need to talk about. So yeah, for anyone new on here, if you don't know that I'm a teacher, I'm also a teacher as well. All right. For concrete, so I'm always working all the time. I literally bring my work from school, and I bring work home because I'm always busy all the time. So yeah, that's my life. I like to work. I'm a workaholic. Um, okay, you're welcome, Lee Skipper. Lee Skipper, your life path is you are meant to travel. I already told you, Lee Skipper. Lee Skipper, your life path is meaning that you need to go out and travel and meet new people. You might be popular on the internet as well, okay? All right. For Lee Skipper, you are able to go traveling very soon. You're meant to travel. And you're meant to work with a lot of people. You're meant to do a business with a lot of people as well, okay? That is your life path for Lee Skipper, all right? You're welcome, Janice Moses. All right, Bao D. For Bao D. For Bao D, all right? For Bao D. You're nervous about student teaching for Bao D. All right. You've been improving your scores. All right. I hope my future gets better for Bao D. Okay. All right. What's coming in for Bao D? Listen, Bao D. Remain positive because you are going to pass all your classes. I know it is a struggle. I've been there. I've done that. I went to school for many years. I literally went to school for over 8 years. I did my master's and then I did my postgrad. Trust me, school is very hard. School is a very hard thing to do. But for Bao D, don't be nervous about it because you are gonna pass and you are gonna be very successful. You are definitely gonna pass and you are gonna pass your student teaching. Okay, for Bao D, don't worry about it. You are definitely gonna pass. your classes. You are going to pass your student teaching as well. All right. School is very hard and school is not for everybody, but biology D, you are going to pass. Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. You have all three cards that came up, right? Biology D, you are definitely going to pass. Okay. Hey, Michael Goodlaw, how are you doing? Yes, YouTube is deleting people's questions. It is. But I actually already did your reading, Michelle Morin, all right? All right. What's coming in for Michelle Morin? What's coming in for Michelle Morin? Thank you, Fashionista. Thank you, Rashni. Thank you all. All right, for Michelle Morin, for your first question. For Michelle Morin, for your first question, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, Michelle Morin, what is coming towards you at this time? You are going to be a very hard worker at this time for Michelle Morin. You are putting in your hard work and you are going to gain abundance very soon for Michelle Morin, okay? You are balancing your energy right now for Michelle Morin, and there might be some sort of disappointment with money, but what's coming in for you very soon for Michelle Morin is a lot of money's going to come in for you, all right, for Michelle Morin, all right? Now, what message does Tarot have for Michelle Morin? What message does Tarot have for Michelle Morin, okay? All right. Can I get one more card for Michelle Morin? All right, Michelle Morin, what does Tarot have for you at this time? You are going to balance your energy at this time very soon. Michelle Morin, someone passionate is going to come towards you very soon. Either if they're a boss or someone in a leadership quality or leadership position is going to come towards you very soon for Michelle Morin, okay? Someone in a leadership position is going to come towards you very soon, okay? All right, that's for Michelle Morin, okay? All right, you're welcome, Michelle Morin. Thank you, Fashionista. Thank you, Rashni. Baojia D, you are definitely going to pass your exam, okay? Baojia D, you are definitely going to pass your student teaching and your classes. Remain positive. I understand school is very hard. School is very hard. But you are definitely going to be okay, all right? All right? So, Kevin, 1445. Kevin, 1445. Kevin, 1445. All right? Kevin, 1445. All right, I'm going to do a reading for Kevin, 1445. And then I'm going to do a reading for Palabi. All right? All right, for Kevin, 1445. Kevin, 1445. All right? Let's see. Okay, for Kevin, 1445, will this lady DM you back? Honestly, I'm going to have to tell you the truth. Kevin, 1445, I don't think this lady's going to DM you back. The reason why I said that is because you got a lot of cards in reverse. You got a lot of cards in reverse. So for Kevin, 1445, if you're still here, I don't think the lady's going to DM you back, all right? If you want to continue to communicate with them, but I don't think that they're going to contact you back. Make sure you reach back out to them, okay? That is my reading for Kevin, 1445, all right? Palabi. 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 For Palabi. Will Palabi find new love very soon? For Palabi? Will Palabi find new love very soon? Yes. Palabi. You are going to find new love very soon for Palabi, all right? Palabi, you are definitely going to find new love very soon. You are going to take a risk very soon. The Lover's card came in for Palabi, all right? You are going through a resting period right now for Palabi, but I say for Palabi, someone wants to take a risk towards you, and someone sees you as the Lover's card for Palabi, okay? I got to say, within 1 to 2 years, between 1 to 2 years, you are going to get a new love for Palabi. Between 1 to 2 years, you are going to have new love, okay? That is my reading for Palabi, all right? That is my reading for Palabi. Between 1 to 2 years, you are going to get love, okay? All right, NM90. NM90. Does S want to reconcile with NM90? Does S want to reconcile with NM90? Does S want to reconcile with NM90? All right. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. Does S want to reconcile with NM90? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, so for NM90, they definitely want to reconcile with you very soon. All right. They do want to come towards you very soon for NM90. All right. But they are focusing on balancing the energy right now for NM90. All right. So for NM92, they definitely want to reconcile with you very soon. But they are focusing on their career right now, and they're focusing on their transformation. But they will want to come towards you very soon for NM90, okay? All right? And what's your general advice for NM92? Can I get the general advice for NM92? All right? Can I get the general advice for NM92? All right? Okay, for NM92, you have a lot of choices within love and career, and you are going to pick the right decision. For NM92, you are going to have a lot of choices within love and career, and you are going to pick the right choice at the right time, okay? You have the King of Wands energy, so there is a passionate energy coming towards you very soon for NM92. Someone in some sort of top boss leadership or some sort of leadership role is going to want to mentor you at this time for NM92, okay? Your spirit guides is calling you to save up money right now for a rainy day for NM92, all right? And you are working really hard. NM92, your spirit guides want you to rest at this time, and love is coming in for you as well, okay? That is my reading for NM92, all right? NM92, okay? All right? Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do share my live stream, okay? All right? All right. All right, so no bunny's business. Yep. All right, no bunny's business. All right, well, for no bunny's business, will June be a special month? All right, for no bunny's business. For no bunny's business. For no bunny's business. Will June be a special month for you? Yes. No bunny's business. June is definitely going to be a good month for you because you are going to start a new journey within your love life and your career. You are going to be ascending to new heights very soon for no bunny's business. A lot of money is going to come in for no bunny's business at this time. You are putting in a lot of hard work to see the abundance very soon for no bunny's business. You are going through a recovery period at this time. Your spirit guides is telling you to take some rest, all right? For no bunny's business, all right? But I tell you, June is definitely going to be a good month for you. You are going to start a new journey very soon for no bunny's business. A lot of money's coming in for no bunny's business, and you are going through a recovery, okay? That is my reading for no bunny's business, all right? Lee Skipper said, thank you, brother. Love you. Love you too, Lee Skipper. All right? Here writes. Here writes. Here writes. Yeah, you're right. Let me drink my drink. Yeah. Michelle Morin, you okay? I think not someone. YouTube is definitely deleting people's questions. All right? Palaby, I already gave you your reading. Palaby, I already gave you your reading. You are going to get new love between 1 to 2 years. Palaby, I already gave you your reading. You are going to get new love within 1 to 2 years for Palaby, okay? And for REW, I also gave you your reading as well. I told you that the first person is the best version for you. This person is going to want to reconcile with you. For REW, they do have love for REW, all right? They are balancing the energy right now. Once they learn to balance the energy, they are going to come back towards REW, okay? All right? REW, the person that you're asking about will come back towards you, but they need to balance their energy first. Once they balance their energy, they will come back towards REW, all right? Palaby, you are going to get love between 1 to 2 years, okay? For Palaby, all right? Here writes, all right? For here writes 22. Here writes 22. For here writes 22. For here writes 22. Here writes 22. Are you going to be prepared for your exam for here writes 22? Are you going to be prepared for your exam for here writes 22? The preparation to your exam is actually not enough. For here writes 22, I think you need to study a little more, or you need to find a little bit more of a different study guide to help you pass this exam. All right? For here writes 22, I think that your preparation is not enough. You need to find a new study guide, or you need to find maybe a study buddy to study with you, because you need to study a little more to pass this English exam, okay? That is my reading for here writes 22. Make sure you study a little bit more, okay? You're not fully prepared to pass this exam just yet, all right? That is my reading for here writes 22, all right? You're welcome, No Bunny's Business. You're going to be fine, Michelle Morin. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Michelle Morin, all right? All right, let's see. Here writes 22. I gave you your reading. Here writes 22. I already gave you your reading. I told you that you need to study a little bit more to be prepared for your exam tomorrow, okay? You need to study a little bit more to be prepared for your exam for here writes 22, okay? All right? All right. Helga BJ. Helga BJ. For Helga BJ. Will the mechanic contact them for a date? Will the mechanic contact them for a date for Helga BJ? Yes. Helga BJ, the mechanic will contact you for a date very soon. I gotta say, maybe within 1 week, 1 month to 1 year, Helga BJ, they are gonna contact you, okay? Now, what is the mechanic thinking about Helga BJ? What is the mechanic thinking about the I will end this live stream really soon, guys, okay? I think within 13 minutes, I am gonna end this live stream, okay? For Helga BJ, is the mechanic thinking about Helga BJ? Is the mechanic thinking about Helga BJ, all right? Yes, they are. Helga BJ, they are thinking of you at this time, but they went through some sort of heartbreak in the past. I think that they're healing from their heartbreak right now, Helga BJ. All right, and that's the reason why they're not coming towards you that soon, because they are going through a healing moment. All right, I think that they went through a lot of betrayals in their life for Helga BJ, which is the reason why they're taking the time to come towards you. They do have feelings for you and they do want to date you, but they are going through a healing motion at this time, okay? For Helga BJ, all right? That is my reading for Helga BJ, okay? Sahil Batala. For Sahil Batala. For Sahil Batala. When the soulmate which I'm meeting, as you said, after a year before that, is possible to meet them as a good friend, or is there a close girl coming in as a friend? For Sahil Batala? It might be a close girl coming out as a friend. For Sahil Batala, is a close girl coming in as a friend, okay? All right? All right? That's for Sahil Batala. All right? A close girl coming in as a friend. Here, Rice, you need to study a little bit more. Lee Skipper, I did your reading, okay, my friend? I definitely did your reading, okay? Sanchitvyas 11. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, okay? All right, so for Sanchitvyas, well, Manshika Sharma text Sanchitvyas. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your names big time. All right. Can I get 2 more cards for Sanchitvyas? All right, Sanchitvyas. Will Sharma text you back? Yes. They will definitely text you back very soon. You got the good news coming in. You got the good karma. You got the passionate energy for Sanchitvyas 11. Manshika is definitely going to come towards you very soon. All right? It might start off as a friend first for Sanchitvyas, and then it's going to turn into a relationship, okay? For Sanchitvyas. They are going to contact you very soon. It will start off as a friend first, and then it's going to grow into a relationship, okay? That is my reading for Sanchitvyas 11. Please hit the subscribe, all right? All right, for Lily Cherry Berry, is there any negative energy around a career? Is there any negative energy around the career for Lily Cherry Berry? Can I get one more card for Lily Cherry Berry? Is there any negative energy for Lily Cherry Berry around the career? Yes. You are definitely right, Lily Cherry Berry. There are negative energies around your career. All right. What I gotta say is there is someone doing something behind the scenes. Make sure you stay out of office politics. Do not involve yourself in gossip. Do what you gotta do at work. Your spirit guides is protecting you at this time though for Lily Cherry Berry. Do not pay attention to office politics or gossip. Do what you gotta do at work. You will be protected by your spiritual guides. But for Lily Cherry Berry, yes, there is a lot of negative energy at your job. But make sure you stay to yourself, okay? You will be protected, all right? That is my reading for Lily Cherry Berry. You're welcome, Palaby. You're welcome, NM. All right. You're welcome, Helga BJ. Hey, Crystal Ray. Priscilla Grant. Priscilla Grant. I am gonna end this live stream in 9 minutes. At 7:30. I'm gonna end this live stream. Okay. All right, for Priscilla Grant. All right, for Priscilla Grant, why is this person on your mind lately? Why is this person on your mind lately? The reason why they're on your mind lately, Priscilla Grant, is they want to start something new with you. They want a reconciliation. For Priscilla Grant, the reason why you're thinking about this twin flame is because they are thinking of you as well. They want a reconciliation with Priscilla Grant. They do want a new beginning coming in for you very soon for Priscilla Grant. They are working on their abundance to come towards you for Priscilla Grant. And they do want to start a new journey with Priscilla Grant, okay? So the reason why you are thinking about this person on your mind, your twin flame, is because they are also thinking of you as well. They do want to come back towards you and they want a reconciliation for Priscilla Grant, all right? All right. Hey, Dawn McCouthry. How you doing, Dawn McCouthry? All right. Yes, Bao Jia D, I already did your reading. You are going to pass your student teaching, okay? Bao Jia D, you are definitely going to pass your exam. And you are definitely going to pass your student teaching, okay? That is my reading for Bao Jia D, all right? Hey, Dawn McCouthry. Hey, Dawn McCouthry. Hey, Dawn McCouthry. Bao Jia D, you are going to pass your exams and your student teaching, okay? I already did your reading. All right, Sandeepmore. For Sandeepmore. What is Arachna's current feelings for Sandeepmore? What is Arachna's current feelings for Sandeepmore? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is Arachna's feelings for Sandeepmore? What is Arachna's feelings for Sandeepmore? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Sandeepmore, okay? All right, for Sandeepmore. Sandeepmore, Arachna does have love for you. They want reconciliation with you. They see you as the life partner that they want with you, all right? They want a wish fulfillment with Sandeepmore. Arachna wants a life of wish fulfillment with Sandeepmore, okay? They are going to want to come towards you very soon for Sandeepmore, okay? And they are going through some sort of competition right now to come towards you at this time for Sandeepmore, all right? But I say, Love is coming in for you very soon for Sandeepmore. Arachna does have love for you. And they do see you as a wish fulfillment, all right, for Sandeepmore, okay? All right. Biology D, yeah, you're going to pass all your classes, all right? All right, Roshni, for Roshni. All right, Roshni, you are my last person today. Is Sarganil your future spouse? Is Sarganil your future spouse? For Roshni, is Sarganil your future spouse? Is Sarganil your future spouse? Guess what? Guess what, Roshni? Guess what, Roshni? Guess what, my friend Roshni? You are the future spouse. You got the wish fulfillment. You got the victory success. You got the communication. And you got the favorable position. All right? So, Roshni, you are the future spouse, okay? All right? All right? All right, Lily Cherry Berry, you're lucky that I feel bad for you. I'm going to do this really soon, and I got to end this live stream, okay? All right, for Lily Cherry Berry, what's coming in for the next career? Are you asking for a next career? Oh, you're asking for another career. Oh, all right, for Lily Cherry Berry. All right, you are my last person for Lily Cherry Berry. All right? So, for Lily Cherry Berry, you got lucky. I was going to end this live stream. Thank me later. All right, for Lily Cherry Berry. For Lily Cherry Berry, what's coming in? All right, so for your next career, for Lily Cherry Berry, for your next career, you are going to have a lot of victory and success. For Lily Cherry Berry, your next career, a lot of people are going to recognize you. You are going to get a lot of recognition for your next career for Lily Cherry Berry, okay? There is going to be a lot of cooperation. A lot of people are going to love working with you for your next career, okay? For Lily Cherry Berry. You might be a little bit unstable, all right? You might be a little bit unstable. But do not care what other people think of you at this time for Lily Cherry Berry. All right. What I got to say within your next reading for Lily Cherry Berry is that you are going to have a lot of success within your new career. People are going to recognize you. You are going to get a lot of recognition. All right. And also, there is a new opportunity coming in. A lot of people are going to work with you very soon. Okay. All right. So thank you all for joining my live stream. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do share my live stream. Okay. Thank you all. And Roshni, thank you, Roshni. Thank you, blessings. Thank you all the moderators for moderating for me. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys check my next collective reading I'm going to do for you guys. Okay. I'm going to do a collective reading for you guys. So make sure you guys check that out. Thank you all. I will be on tomorrow around 10 a.m. Eastern time, all right? Thank you all. Have a good day. Good night. Blessings to you all, all right? Thank you.